Stambaugh with us here on the John Mendola Show. We're talking Wyoming Seminary basketball. Heading into your junior year, I'm sure it's been a busy summer with AAU basketball. So let's first talk about how your summer's going. What's upcoming here in July?
It's going really well. June 1st was the first time that coaches could text me directly, so it's kind of been crazy, but really exciting. In July, I'm going to Louisville next week for Nike Session 3. It's a live period, so I'm really excited. And then 18th to the 21st, I'm going to Atlantic City for Hoop Group Championships, and also super exciting. And yeah, that kind of wraps up my summer for AAU, and then heading back into the school year.
Let's talk about your height. 6'2"?
Yes.
All right, so 6'2". So, working on your game. Talk a little bit about, girls are getting a little bit bigger now, and 6'2" around here is huge. But we know there's girls out there that are a little bit taller, which the level that you're playing at. So, talk a little bit about going up against some of that competition.
I mean, it's kind of great. Like, I could find my versatility. I've been working on that a lot. Around here, I'm taller than most of the girls, so I can shoot over them, and kind of getting more consistent with my shot, which has helped me for college. And I play in the post too, and posting up smaller girls will also help me in college and around here. So yeah, just trying to stay versatile and working on my game.
As you're learning the game of basketball over the years, you're finding out how tall doesn't mean anything. You've got to really have a little bit of everything. So talk about different components of your game and how you continue to develop.
I work on my dribbling a lot. That kind of separates me from most girls my height. So every single day I'll work on my ball handling, and honestly for both of my teams I kind of bring up the ball, especially for my school team. Primarily I'm like the point guard, which you don't see a lot at 6'2", and that'll also help me in college. And for my height, being able to shoot the three is also very important. So yeah.
Having supportive parents are always important. So talk about the folks and what they try to do, whether it's rides or hey, we're going to go do this today, or I'm going to go work out with you today.
My dad is like my trainer. He's been training me since I was probably in kindergarten. He played semi-professionally, so it's great to have someone who's so close to you be able to also push you to your limits. And we call my mom my momager. She handles all my communications, and without her I would be a complete mess with scheduling and everything. So I'm really grateful to have them.
How about, what do you want out of the game of basketball down the road? Is it, hey, I want to go to this school, I want to be a couple hours away, it's got to be the right fit?
I really prioritize my academics. I go to Wyoming Seminary, which is a very high academic school, so I'm looking for a high academic school where I can also play at a very high level for basketball, and probably stay on the East Coast just because it's important that my parents continue to play and maybe my friends at some point. So
what are you hearing, the feedback you're getting so far of, hey, we really like you, or this is what we'd like you to do, or has it not gotten that far yet? Because again, there are regulations, and we know that you just kind of started some of this communication. I
mean, on every phone call I kind of am like, what are you looking for in a recruit? And they're like, versatility. So I'm like, oh, that's great, because I have a versatile game, so that's kind of the feedback I'm getting. And
as far as the AAU level that you're playing at, who you're playing with and what's that like?
I play for Wyoming Valley Clutch, and I've been playing there since my freshman year, going into my sophomore year, and it's great. It's really helped me along with my recruiting. It's where I got my first offer, so I'm really grateful for everyone there, and I love my teammates too. So
talk about some of the people with the Clutch that you could lean on and listen to and get coached up a little bit too.
Well, I'm coached by Chuck Hiller and Chris Shovlin, and they're great coaches. They really support me. They're always there for me in the recruiting process. And my teammates are amazing. Charlie Hiller, Benny, all of them, they're just great. I'm really grateful.
You're just going into the junior year. Do you have an area of study yet that you're kind of like, hey, I think this major could fit me, or is it you're still pretty wide open?
Yeah, I'm really interested in chemistry and biology, so maybe studying that or possibly going to medical school. But I obviously still have a lot of time, so I'm thinking about it still.
How about the workout schedule, whether it's a daily or a weekly? Okay, I'm working out 6 days a week, or I get up at 6 o'clock. What could a typical day look like for you, maybe in the summer, where you're kind of really grinding at the basketball part?
I go to Fame Strength for lifts, so usually early morning I'll go there and maybe do like a personal workout in the middle of the day with my skills ladder, like working on my footwork, trying to like build my calf muscles so I can jump higher. Then later in the day, maybe I'll have an open gym for my high school team, or I'll go to the gym with my dad. And later at night, I'll have AAU practice on Tuesday and Thursdays. So.
And then if we kind of, go ahead to or think back of what an academic night is like? Are you an early riser during the school year? Are you doing schoolwork late at night? Does some stuff come naturally to you? Obviously, when you go to STEM, like you said, it's a high rigor.
Yeah, the winter when basketball season is definitely insane. Like, it's crazy, but schoolwork, it's probably about 2 hours a night. So I'll have practice, I'll do my schoolwork, have some dinner, shower, more schoolwork. And honestly, that's all I have time for. I'm really busy.
So when you have that motor that just kind of keeps going, talk about, the confidence level. Your dad said, hey, Dad started when I was like in kindergarten. At what point did the confidence start growing with the game of basketball? Where you're like buying in a little bit more, like, hey, I could be really good at this.
Yeah. Probably in my freshman year, I started to get, probably my freshman year, I started to get more attention for my skills, and I was like just working really hard, and just when I started to realize that I could be really good, and I started working even harder, and it's paid off a lot, I think.
All right, well, it's going to be a busy July. We wish you safe travels with your family. All the best with basketball. It's good to catch up with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.